Danny on the beat,
It's the Naybors podcast with Reese and Mike. They discussing different issues that affect our streets and life. Said it's the Naybors. We the Naybors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling today?
Top of the morning.
And so, Mike, I got a question, bro.
What's up?
You know, I saw this thing on Instagram.
Uh-oh.
And on Instagram, it said, what do you call your mom's best friend kids? And it made me think about, all right, my mom, her best friend,
Right.
and then what those kids were. and then really what it did for me, though, did I like them first? Did I like everybody?
Right.
You know, and I can't say my mom had best friends. Did your mom have best friend?
She did.
Okay.
She did.
Okay. So, I don't know if my mom had a best friend. She had friends that she kind of was closest to.
Right.
You get what I mean?
Right. Okay.
You know, so I don't know what to, or if any of y'all out there that's listening, you know, what were your mom? Did your mom have a best friend? Did she just have one person? Did she have multiple friends? Because my mom partied. My mom used to like to go out.
Right. Back then, that was the thing then.
Right.
Back then. Right.
You know, so, and I listened to this the post, and people were responding because the guy had the microphone out in the street, you know,
Right.
all that,
Okay.
asking people, right?
Okay.
And so everyone kind of said the same thing, that if it's my mom's best friend kids, they're my cousins.
Yeah. That was the thing back then. Right.
And I was
Right.
like, you know, you're right. Everybody, even till today, I still call them my cousin.
Because, yep.
Now,
to this day.
I'm not sure if that was the right idea.
Well, I mean, you know, because like, especially the ones your mom associate with the one on the block.
Right.
They always, you know, like Fridays, like Friday or Saturday, they come over. But they always bringing their kids.
Yeah.
Sometimes you think, are they trying to get a free meal?
I think there were a few that was like that, yes.
Yeah, eating all your snacks,
Probably. Right.
playing with your toys,
Yeah. I could agree with that.
breaking your toys.
I don't know about breaking mine. They weren't breaking mine. Because here's the challenge that I had. Even though my mom had some friends that had kids that was around my age, but they were all girls. I don't have any, you my mama friend son. You
Gotcha.
get what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't have, like, everybody are girls. So it was a different life, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but my situation was totally different. Yeah, both. And it's like, okay, I see y'all
Right.
damn near every day. Can I get a break? Can't your mom take you to the playground or something? Man.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
because it's like, I mean, I had all the toys, you know, back then. The SSPs, you remember those? Tatanka toys. Here they come. Oh, let me play with it. Play with it. Yeah. Let them play with it. I'm like, come on.
Were they younger than you?
No, we was all the same age.
Okay.
And stuff get broken,
Right.
stolen.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't take that. Come on now. I know my stuff.
Right.
I mean, I used to hate it. I used to not hate it. It's crazy. It
Right.
depends what day it is, what mood. Especially, you know, it's raining out. You don't mind them coming over.
Right.
But besides that.
And see, here was my issue. Like, it was either they were so my brother and I are 2 years apart.
Okay.
So it was always like the girl was always sandwiched in between us.
Oh.
Like age wise.
On that one.
You know, it was either like most of them were like in between our two ages, or they were younger. You know, and and so as we were young, you know, kids, you know, whatever, I was like, hey, you know, oh wow, oh, kind of
Right.
cute, whatever else.
Right.
Now, as we had gotten older, late teens, early 20s, no, we were like, no, we cousins.
We
you get what I
cousins,
mean?
yeah.
But when you're trying to, figure your life out,
Right.
whatever else. So because sometimes I wish I did have that guy cousin that was
Okay.
closer to my age because
Okay.
unfortunately with me not having my father's family around,
Okay.
I would have had some first cousins my age literally,
Okay.
but on my mom's side, close to my mom's side,
Right.
my first cousin, my two first cousins that are boys, one is 4 years younger, so we had kind of play with some things, but by the time I'm 14, 15, 16, like, you still in toys, I'm in the girls.
Right. Right.
You get what I mean?
Right.
I'm not trying to sit around and watch no movies.
Nah.
Especially not with you.
Right.
You get what I
Exactly.
mean?
Exactly.
And then my other boy cousin, first cousin on my mom's side, he's 20 years younger than me. So we have nothing in,
Nothing in common.
So but on my dad's side, I have boy cousins that are like we're all stair steps.
Okay. Okay.
So based off of my dad and his three sisters, I think the oldest one is probably about 8 years older than me, my first cousin. And then we're all every year after that.
Right. Wow.
So it's like 2 or 3 boys, then all these girls, and then the rest, everybody else was boys.
Gotcha.
So if I was around my dad family, it would have been nothing. Because I think it's like 10 of us, 12 grandkids, something like that. So so I would have had almost 6 boy cousins or something like that, first cousins. So I kind of relish that idea of having guys around.
Gotcha.
Luckily I grew up in West Philly.
Right.
It was primarily nothing but boys.
Right. Right.
So I had the balance to some degree, but when it came to my mom and her friends, like everybody was girls.
Right. Right.
So I kind of understood how girls thought to some degree, at least from a kid perspective.
Yeah. Yeah, but besides that,
Why you chuckle, Mike? Why you chuckling, Mike?
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry if Mike is over here reminiscing, but
Me, you the one that had a posse of girls over, not me.
Man, listen, man. I mean, but one of the things I had to take from some of them though were the cooking. They would come over. Like this one cousin, more especially, like when her and her mom would come over, and let's say my mom and her mom would go out.
Okay.
Whatever. And so it's the 3 of us in the crib. So we were like, hey, you know what? We're going to cook dinner. We're going to cook, whatever. So she kind of gave me some tips here and there. I mean, I made some, I don't know if any of y'all, I don't know if my mom or her mom or whatever is listening, but that one Mother's Day when we made some hot wings. So they were so spicy that no one could eat them at all. They were too hot.
Y'all dumped the whole bottle of hot sauce, man.
It wasn't hot sauce. It was paprika.
Oh, snap.
We had this paprika and I can't remember the other spice we had, but I didn't mean to put so much on it, and it was so spicy. I mean, my mom and them tried to pump fake like, oh yeah, it's all right. We're going to throw this whole pan in the trash.
Oh man, right.
That idea. So. Just those type of things where it's like, hey, encouragement. You get what I mean?
Right.
Of doing X, Y, and Z. So yeah, so I just want to know what y'all call y'all mom's best friend, kids. Now, Mike, when we talked about this off camera, you said crumb snatchers. So tell us how you truly feel, bro.
Crumb snatchers. This was like way before the gremlin stage. I'm like, it's just like they were just some of them was just some bad. And the thing is, some of them come over, their parents know they knuckleheads.
Yeah.
And let them do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Like, only thing you want to do, it makes you want to go. I just want to go in my room.
Right.
Be around there. Like I said, I had some, some good ones and some knucklehead ones. especially, my aunt, she used to babysit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like from the neighborhood, oh, yeah, we was all cool. But one person do something wrong, we all get our ass beat.
Of course. Right.
But that's one thing I say, we never dime each other out.
Yeah.
We never dimed each other.
Really?
Yep.
Can I say we domed each other out? I don't think we. No, I don't think I did. Kinda, maybe I did once, out of jealousy. Yeah, once, but it was kid stuff.
Right, but certain things, like one of my cousins, he took the daggone fishing rod, stuck it in the head, the light socket.
Wow.
Boom. I came out by Yola. What the?
Yeah.
Who the hell did that?
Right.
So she come downstairs in the basement. Who did it? No. Tell you what. She went back upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Got that belt.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about when you cut the lights on, the roaches scatter?
Right.
It was a bathroom in the basement, 3 of those hiding in there. Boy, I never knew my aunt was that damn strong. Pulled that door
Really?
open, we whooped all our asses.
Really?
And she was going all around the road. Come back here. Whooped all our asses. Like, damn, man. Yo, man, you should never did that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but we what you mean? Because you was bored.
Right.
Don't mean to get all of us in trouble. And it's always, even with cousins, always one. He's cool, then he's not cool.
Right.
That's one be taking your toys too, because they think definitely related. They can take your stuff. No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's why I said, man. I mean, I guess in that space, because I had the girl cousins,
Right.
I had to worry about toys, being taken or stolen or broken or anything, because we were too busy doing other stuff. So like that's how I learned how to play card games, board games. You get what I mean?
Right.
Those other things that kind of is not gender specific.
Yeah. But still, you can't wait. You was hoping to have him go to hell home. Go home.
There was only, I think it was only one time I can remember. I was like, I'm tired of y'all. That I could remember. But most times I was cool. Most times I was cool. Because because again, I had a brother, so if I didn't feel like being bothered, go ahead, be entertained.
Right.
You get what I mean? Or whatever it is. I mean, because again, we're still talking, I'm talking before 9th grade.
Right.
Because after that, so actually I'm probably even talking before 7th grade, because by the time I got to high school, and is one in particular, one cousin I know that we still literally call each other cousins
Right.
today. And we would see each other because I went to Overbrook and she went to Lamberton.
Okay.
And so we would hop on the bus at the same time. Like I would hop on the 31 bus,
Gotcha.
after school. And so because she was around a whole bunch of girls, right? And I was around a whole bunch of guys. We would all hop
Gotcha.
on the bus together. You
Right.
get what I mean? And everybody ride the bus together and do, whatever. So, but after that, but before that, we lost touch for a hot second. I guess my mom might have had a little
Right.
disagreement
Yeah.
or just how adults go. You get what I mean?
Well,
like,
yeah, they moved
whatever.
away. Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep it
so I
balanced.
don't remember. But yeah, so that was fun for me. Especially when I got on the first time I had gotten on that bus and I was like, hey, cuz,
Right.
and she was like, hey, cuz, and then everybody was like, well, who that? Well, who that?
Oh,
Who
yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, unfortunately, I think two of her friends end up being on my favorites list. That was the fun part of having the girl cousin thing. Mike.
Player at a younger age. I tell you.
I wasn't a player. They were just on my favorites list.
Okay, yeah.
They
Gotcha.
was
As they say, gotcha. Right.
yeah, they were just on my favorites
2
list.
thumbs up to you. Right.
No, because it was so the other side of that would be, I had girl cousins, real girl cousins that were my age.
Right.
And they went to girls high. So And so then, and now they weren't my first cousin. They're, a little down the line,
Right.
type thing.
Understood. Okay.
And so, but blood, nonetheless. So, since we're reminiscing real quick, I would go and be with my guy friends. We would be on the bus,
Right.
on the 31 bus, to be with my cousin, right, quote unquote, on the 31 bus with all the girls from Lamberton. Then we would ride the 31 all the way downtown, hop on a sub to go all the way up to Girls High because my girl cousins from Girls High was getting out. Then we would be with my girl cousin with all her girlfriends and ride back down Center City.
That sound about right. Yeah.
So yeah, I
We did some crazy.
wait a minute. I think this is I'm telling on myself. So I think the statutory limits are passed. So Mom, please forgive me.
That's between y'all.
I know, right?
Saying nothing on that one.
But yeah, those are the type of things that I had when it came to cousins. I didn't have any boy cousins. I wish I did. In some cases, I wish I did, but it was what it was.
But you know what? Back then, even with your cousins, still, the way we was raised. We wasn't really raised like cousins. We were like brothers and sisters to a certain point,
Right. Right.
Even though we still, otherwise, cuz, hey, cuz, like we're talking about. But our real cousins, it was like brothers and sisters.
Right. Even with the one that I'm referring to, I think we were becoming so close.
Yeah.
That's
what it was.
it ended up being like, like even like right now, even though we don't talk to each other much today, we only really talk to each other really through Facebook.
Right.
But you would think that, hey, we've never lost track.
Right.
You get what I mean?
Right.
And so I think that's what helped to build a bond, a family of, hey, if anything were to go wrong or whatever, like I always have somebody to call, talk to, whatever it might be. And it's just us adulting pretty much, because even the people that I was closest to at that time, period, because we became adults.
Right.
Life changes.
Right.
For those people that have gotten married, to those who had kids, to those who went away to school,
right?
Started working a 9 to 5 earlier than everybody else, like myself, because now your circle changes, your priorities change,
right?
And I'm sorry, but I know when I went to work right after high school, I'm with these adults. I'm sorry, I didn't want to be with no kids.
You know what the crazy part with that? I was working second shift.
Okay.
3 to 11 with my father.
Okay.
And I was like, oh man, I'm missing out on stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Then I found out I ain't really missing nothing when that money coming there.
Man, listen. Especially because like I said, from my mindset was like, yo, I'm working with these adults and it's health insurance, local health insurance place down Center City. And I'm like, yo, what are they into? What are they doing? They're talking about going to concerts and the comedy shows and plays and I was what was that the restaurant right there on I want to say it was 16th and Walnut Shea what was the name of it? Ribbits was right next to it though. Was that 16th and Walnut? It was Shea somebody, but what it was that that was my first experience of $50 and $75 plates.
Oh, okay.
When I'm real,
Gotcha.
And so with me having these now adult people,
right?
I'm at 18 years old and I'm paying, they paying $100 plate for me. Yo, I don't want to be around nobody that's going to IHOP.
Right. How about
not say I had a problem with that,
no.
but it was different. It was a different experience.
Different experience.
Now you feel like, hey, I made it to the big leagues.
Right.
You get what I mean? And then it's like, as you get older, you start dating people or whatever it is. Like I can understand why people get into the, I don't want to just go to Applebee's idea. Like I get the idea because that might have been something you experienced, but you can't do that every day. You can't be in that Chris Roof mentality every day.
That's called bougie.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. All right, I ain't gonna whisper. Yeah, bougie. I'm whispering that for. Yeah, I'm bougie. Our kids is bougie. You know.
I mean, it's interesting when you have those type of experiences,
Right, because you're going through the stages,
right?
Of different things, and it's part of growing up.
Oh yeah, most deaf.
Part of growing up.
Most deaf. So I think that's one of the things that I've been afforded. With having that cousin, because even with her, like I said, the one person I'm referring to, that was consistent until today. We had a lot of different experiences,
Right?
With her friends, my friends,
Right?
Her hanging out, and even my friends, becoming really, really good friends with her. I actually had my actual god brother, actually had such a big crush on her, like he was trying to marry her.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he really wanted to marry. Now, here's the thing. Again, you 17, 18, 19 years old, and he's like, yeah, we're going to get married, right? How do you take that? Like, it's not serious. You don't feel like it's serious. He's like, yo, you going to marry me? When you going to marry me? Like, so it doesn't sound serious.
Nah. So basically, he was just jealous of you.
Oh, no, he wasn't jealous of me because he already knew what my other situations.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, he wasn't jealous.
My bad.
He wasn't jealous of me. No, I mean, and like I said, he was my god brother. So we kind of helped each other out. You get what I mean? And
You okay?
Whatever it was,
right,
whatever
right.
it was popping for.
I'll wait for the other chuckle to come in. There it is.
No, man, I'm just this little dark skinned fella that is chubby. That's it.
Yeah. Anyway. Right. This is a crazy subject we on, but even though we kind of flipped the script a tad bit throughout this, but
I mean, no, but this is the Neighbors. Like this was. Listen, y'all. First of all, let's recap for a minute, right? So, even though we're literally neighbors,
right,
we're really considering taking this microphone outside with the rest of the neighbors,
right,
because we need to. This summer, we've had more than enough congregating outside with our neighbors.
We sure did.
And it has been the most hilarious conversations.
No comment.
So,
no comment.
If it wasn't for the 1,000-degree weather outside,
man, we would have more. It would have been a lot more.
Yo, it would have been. And here's the thing. It would have been, in all honesty, it would have been people out there that's relatively like my parents' age,
right,
that we're sitting out there with to, like someone I would say is my baby sister. You get what I mean? Like, it's just kind of, so we have a range of people out there with us.
Right, correct.
And we just we was busting it up.
But I don't know why everybody be picking with me, though.
Because, man, see, I guess once I get off this microphone, I'm quiet. I don't say nothing.
Yeah, I know, because you sit in the cut and just watch.
Yep, I sit in the cut and crack up.
With your cup of drink, and it's like, okay. Y'all call or text me, yo, we outside. Okay, all right, come down.
Well, I mean, but, there are some neighbors, man, that just can't help themselves. It's like, again, you on the block. Everybody want to tease each other.
Yeah, but they're always teasing me. That's the crazy part. All right, here we come. Yeah, go ahead. Y'all tag teaming me?
Right.
But that's okay.
Right.
I can hold my own.
Most definitely. It's the funniest, though. So tell us what y'all thoughts are. Should we take this on the literal pavement? Because we're not going to take it on the road. We're going to take it on pavement.
Right.
Just to up the street, down the street with our neighbors. But, we just want to know what your thoughts are, that, because we would love to just have a nice little round table with everybody.
Right.
It would be hilarious.
Exactly. I mean, if you want to chime in, we'll have a conversation with you, too.
Right. So yeah, I thank y'all for listening. Of course, make sure that you email theneighborspodcast@gmail.com if you want to come on the show or anything like that.
Yes. Feel free.
And follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yes, indeedy.
And I guess we'll talk to you later.
How about that?
All right, y'all. We talk to y'all later.
Peace.
Change. You conquered the pressure and you did not fall, but you are a diamond.